this is not a big deal, like it's totally fine, and I'm like, I love doing this, you know, and now I'm like so inspired and so ready to just go film much more content, you know. So it's just about starting it, you know. Once I start, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But I've had I learned about this in psychology. They're called body repetitive something. It's where you do something like repetitively to your body. So that could be ripping out your hair, trichotillomania, or whatever, or you know, biting your nails. Those are common ones. Skin picking, which is actually what this disorder is. I'm picking my skin. It's called dermatophagia or dermato something. Yeah, that's what it's called. But some people will pick the skin on their arms or bite like the inside of their mouth. But I have been doing these things ever since I was a kid. I remember some of them were really weird, y'all. Some of them were really weird. I used to bite my fingernails, so that was one that I did. I used to rip out my eyelashes, and I would do it at schools. I remember, like, I at one point had a bald spot of my lashes, but then I realized I can't do that anymore because then I'm gonna have no eyelashes. I still do the eyelash one a bit. Another thing that I did, I used to like blink really hard, and I realized that probably made me look insane. But I was a kid, like blinking really hard. It's like the equivalent of biting your nails, but blinking. And then one that I did that is honestly so weird. I don't even. Sorry, I'm getting over being sick. So, like, I almost just coughed. Okay, how do I even describe what I would do? I would like put spit, put spit out of my mouth, and like, guys, oh my god, I'm gonna start coughing. Sorry, that was disgusting, but I would like do that. Again, it's just like a body repetitive disorder that I would constantly do, just like picking yeah, like you just gotta put your mind in Oma. So in Oma's mind, so the secret Oma, that's gonna be really cute and really fun. Oh, and we're going bowling that day. So one thing about my Oma was she was on a bowling league, and she was actually very good, very good, very good, very good. And so to honor her, we're going bowling. So I it's somewhere I've been wanting to go forever. And secondly, I'm gonna be meeting up with a couple of friends who are going to be, I'll be just ending my backpacking trip, and they'll be just starting it, and we'll be in the same area. So we're gonna meet up and do some stuff, which I think is just amazing. Like, it's gonna be insane. So I'm really starting to get excited for that and trying to prepare for that. But yeah, still quite a while away for that one, but you know, so that's kind of an update on travels. You know, that kind of brings me back to the point of like, okay, what am I going to do with my life? When I get back from that trip, it'll be mid-March. So winter will be pretty much nearing its end. It'll still be cold. But it won't be as crazy. But then what? I guess come back to the same kind of routine, same house, same friends, same people, the same routine. Like, I don't know. I do not know what is going to be the best thing to do. And so I think that's where I have been struggling a bit, because I could, continue traveling. Because I'm really considering just staying for a month in one place, or like one country, and just staying like a week in each city, and just traveling really slow, just so I can, keep doing something. Or like, I don't know, because it is important to continue saving my money, of course, and I wouldn't be going on these trips if I couldn't, if it was a bad financial move. Money is very important. I feel like people never really talk about money. Money. But money is very important. Money is literally what makes the world go round. It is a part of everyone's day, every single day. And so it's, it's important to make sure my friends are texting me, so don't want to look at that because it's distracting me. I do think that everyone should go and get some traveling in. I do think that is really important, but don't, it can definitely be expensive. It can be expensive. It can definitely because yes, I mean, okay, I'm saying, okay, yeah, buy lunch if you're out one day, but don't do that every single day, because there are people that will justify that, you know. I don't think that's smart. I think that's a waste of money, you know. There's people that will be buying all this fancy stuff when, you know, they really don't have the money for it, and it's just like, what are you doing? How do you not feel guilty about that? I do not understand that. That will never be me. I think, but yeah, I don't know. It's just because I have a very weird view of money as well. Like, dude, I'm telling you right now, I could have $1 million and still feel like I'm broke for some reason. Oh, here we go. Now it's focused on my face. I don't know where that comes from, but yeah, I genuinely think like if I were to ever become a millionaire, I would still be pretty modest with my life, you know, not overspend, treat myself, yes, and yes, you know, have fun and do the traveling that I want, but like, I can't see myself, unless I became like filthy rich, I can't see myself ever buying like a super crazy sports car, because I just don't think, you know, maybe it's because I don't care about cars. But I'd rather save that money, you know, invest it. I don't know. I definitely do have some goals in my life. I have some things that I want to achieve. I have some things that I want to do. I'd love to buy a house one day. The question is where. Like, you know, like literally where. Because it's very expensive to buy a house where I live. It's gonna take a while before I can afford that. Well, you know, I don't know, it really all depends. But yeah, it's crazy out here. What I'm saying is, be good with your money. You know, the idea of traveling does seem amazing, I know, but save your money, be smart with it. Don't waste it on stupid stuff. Seriously. Just don't spend it. Just literally don't spend your money. It's simple. I know it's not, and I know that I'm able to say this as somebody who lives at home, you know, those, like, my expenses are not very, I'm not talking about your expenses of your life, you know, I'm not talking about, like, your car payments, your bills, your rent, I'm not talking about stuff like that, I'm talking about additional things, you know, that you probably don't need. I do not know when I'm going to be uploading this, maybe over Black Friday weekend, I don't know, but do you really need that item? Do you really need that item? Yes, the sale might be amazing, which I doubt, because I feel like Black Friday sales these days are just not even sales, and I feel like it's all just a scam. Like, seriously. Lately I've been seeing more and more just how materialistic it is here, you know, at least in like North America. Christmas is just, I swear to God, we've seriously just created it into a big, huge money grab. Christmas this, Christmas that, oh, da da da. Bro, it's actually insane the amount of stuff that we buy around this time of year. It's like Christmas is completely like commodified. I don't know if that's the word. And like, I don't know, going to the mall lately, it's crazy how much stuff there is, you know, and how much stuff people buy, and just how these stores just keep trying to get you to buy more stuff that you don't need. I don't know, it's crazy. It's crazy. We live in a crazy world, you guys. We live in a crazy world. We do. We really do. I'm trying to decide what video I would like to film after this. I do have a couple of ideas of videos to do for YouTube, so I'm like, what I want to do. I think I'm gonna try out this one concept. I hope that it turns out. I could see it not turning out, I mean, not liking it, but I could also see it